Oh my lord. Yo. Yeah, now this is a legendary, man. Ugh. All right, our new legendary, Wind Archer. Looking absolutely dope with that new costume, bro. Was definitely better with the costume. Or at least the costume gacha was better than actually getting Wind Archer. I literally died getting one. So, test is going to be with 0-star here, guys. But yeah, let's level this thing up instantly. And finally, we get to use our range powders, bro. Had that thing saved up for so long. All right, but let's look at the skill here, right? Let's look at the skill. A 6-second cooldown skill, guys. That is crazy. Upon transforming, Wind Archer Cookie shoots his arrow of gale, pushing back and stunning enemies, and applies the trace of wind and pursuer debuffs. While transformed, he will become immune to debuffs except for curse and will shoot his pursuer's arrows for his regular attacks. So again, curse, which means that Stardust is still able to get this cookie, all right? Stardust, sign of the star debuff, is still going to affect this cookie. The Pursuer's arrow attacks up to 5 enemies with the highest attack and applies the Trace of Wind and Pursuer debuff to its targets. Once Pursuer reaches max stack, it will explode and inflict damage proportional to the target's max HP, dealing damage to nearby enemies and apply the Trace of the Wind debuff. Wind Archer Cookie applies the Mighty Gale buff to himself whenever he shoots the Pursuer's arrow. This Guardian Cookie casts Last Wind, which partially ignores the target's damage resist and inflicts additional damage to enemies proportional to the number of Mighty Gale stacks. Affected enemies will be trapped in a cyclone. When entering the battle, Wind Archer Cookie's max HP increases, alright? So let's look at this. 30% max HP, alright? Transformation is going to last 11 seconds, which means that the whole cooldown duration, technically, it's going to be a 17-second cooldown, alright? With 0 cooldown reduction, it's going to be a full 17 seconds because you do 11 seconds of transformation and 6 seconds of cooldown, right? But of course, it's going to be shorter with the Jelly Watch and then with some toppings added to it. It's definitely going to be shorter, but just know that it is probably not a bug, all right? Because again, we have the transformation duration. And it's very similar to what like Kumio has and other cookies with the transformation has. So it's just like that. Tailwind is going to be defense plus 15%, attack speed 10% for 10 seconds with regular attacks stacks up to 5 times. That means you can get a 50% attack speed, right? Tailwind is the new buff that the wind element cookies have gotten. 75% defense buff and then a 50% attack speed for 10 seconds with regular attacks. That is insane, bro. That is insane. All right, Arrow of Gale here. Damage is going to be 182.5% of its attack, ignores 40% of target's damage resist, and stuns up to 2.5 seconds. All right, and this is at level 80, okay? Trace of the Wind. Damage received by team's wind type cookies, minus 30%. This is basically the amount of damage that you receive, right? If they have the Trace of the Wind debuff on the enemies, then the wind cookie that you guys have on the team is going to take 30% less damage. But if it's other cookies that are different element, right, then you're going to take 12% less. All right, it's going to last 30 seconds. That's actually an insanely long time. Mighty Gale is going to damage resist bypass plus 2%, attack plus 1.5%, self for 8 seconds, and it stacks up to 15 times. That means the max is going to be 30%, all right? And this is going to be about 17.5% extra attack as well. All right, next one is going to be the Pursuer's Arrow. Damage is going to be 89.3% of attack plus 9.4% of target's HP. Pursuers is going to be 7 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. And the damage is going to be 10.5% of max HP and 166.3% of attack for others if they're not cookies. Pursuer damage, area damage is going to be 219.7% of attack. Cooldown is going to be 1 second. And the Trace of the Wind, again, the same thing here, guys. You take less damage for wind type cookies. And if it's others, then it's 7%. And then the last one is going to be the Last Wind. Damage is going to be 912.4% of attack plus 50.3% of extra damage per stack of Mighty Gale. And right now, the max stack of Mighty Gale, all right, 15. All right, so you could do some insane damage with that. Let me just do the calculation here. 15 times 50.3. That is an extra 754.5%. If you add that to the 912.4%, that is 1,666.9% damage. All right, and also it does ignore 40% of target's damage resist. The cyclone duration is 2.5 seconds, not affected by enemies' debuff resist. That is some crazy stuff. So as of right now, I want to say the damage resist bypass is probably going to be very beneficial as well, because you already have built-in 40%. If you could get even more than that, then it's going to be even better. But as of right now, I'm just going to add the attack speed, cooldown, and some damage resist bypass here. And then for the topping, I think just raspberry is just gonna be good. You probably don't need a ton of cooldown either. That's the good thing about this. You probably just need attack speed, and you're probably good to go here. All right. So I'm actually just gonna add a bunch of attack speed and attack, and boom, there we go. That is gonna be our Wind Archer. All right, let's go and test it out. Here we go, the dragon. Let's see how this guy looks. I mean, he looks pretty dope already with the wing right there. All right, here's auto attack here. So there's the tailwind. Dude, he attacks so fast. So if you guys look at his auto attack right here, he does a single and then a double. So he does a single, double, single, double. The tailwind, it increases his attack speed so much here. All right, here we go. His transformation. So you see the giant arrow go out first, and then you see the transformation. It changes his auto attack into a creme brulee style. And then at the very end, I believe it shoots out the bird, except we actually killed the dragon before that. So we're going to go into here, and then we're just going to actually use these stuff. And you won't fall asleep. His cooldown is so fast. Oh, yeah. See right here? The giant bird. Woo! So you get one big arrow. You shoot out normally right here. I think we're just going to kill that even before. Again. Yep, we killed it before. And at the very end, bird goes out. Dude. That is so dope. I am not even going to lie. That is so cool. For sure, this is going to be used for Cookie Alliance as well. The only downside is, I think in the Avatar of Destiny, I have a feeling the Trace of the Wind actually might trigger the Avatar of Destiny reflection. We can test it out though, right? Let's see here. So we get the dragon still. All right, here we go. So it does trigger it. So sadly, it doesn't not seem like Wind Archer can be used for Avatar of Destiny. All right, because it does trigger that reflection. But for Living Abyss, possibly we might be able to see some damage being dealt here for the Abyss. Because at least the Abyss, you know, it's just the ooze. You're just attacking the ooze, and that's where the damage comes out. So, and it's supposed to summon the ooze pretty much right away. I don't know where the ooze are. Hello, where are the ooze? Aren't the ooze supposed to come out? Yeah, I don't know where the ooze are, so I think most... Oh, there we go. The ooze came out. Why did the ooze not happen last time? Okay, it does seem like right now, though, that Wind Archer is getting eaten. That is not a good thing. Wind Archers should not be getting eaten. So that is something that we need to somehow find out and fix, so that either Rebel gets eaten or something. All right. But this is without toppings too right now. But it's definitely better than before, right? It's definitely better than before. It's 1 billion. We weren't even able to hit 1 billion with Living Abyss before. Now the question is, do you put in Star Coral or do you put in Cream Ferret? I have a feeling, I'm personally going to guess it's going to be Cream Ferret. And then something like this as of right now. But this is against Wildberry, right? This is against Wildberry. Snapdragon it has been pretty much out of the meta for a while. So we have the stun. That's the stun in the beginning of the 2.5 seconds. That's going to stack Wildberry like crazy. That's already max stack. Look, 15 already. Oh, yo. Yeah, Cream Ferret died. Yo. I mean, oh, shoot. The damage is insane, though, dude. It's absolutely crazy. I think we don't use Robe. Okay, so Stardust. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stardust just got rid of not Wind Archer, the Wildberry from the enemy team. And then Wind Archer just goes crazy, bro. Holy. 21 million. Yo, this damage is bonkers, dude. At 0 stars. 0 stars. It's like watching Creme again. Back when he was like OP. Let's try against Coconut. Yeah, dude, Stardust is so good against Wildberry. Oh my lord. Yo. Yeah, now this is a legendary, man. 29 million. That's crazy. Okay, and this is a team that I just like randomly put, you know, together. It's not even like a crazy like team or anything. I gotta check it out. Okay, now this one is a yeah, okay, now this one we probably don't use Stardust in here. We probably just put Infinite in here. Right? And then we verse this because this one doesn't have Wildberry. Wow, my Mystic just exploded. But whatever. Yo, this is crazy, dude. Not as much damage as before. It's only 10 million because, of course, we didn't have a huge tank like the enemy team, right? The enemy team last time had like Wildberry and the more healers. So, of course, we're going to do more damage. But we had 100% HP at the end of it, bro. We had 100% HP at the end of this battle. All right, so there's the Stardust, the enemy Stardust, all right? And the Moonlight. This is the other team that has been going on with the debuff resist. This one, I want to say Financier is still probably the better one here. All right, so here we go. Let's see how this one turns out. Because Wind Archer is going to be the target of Stardust, without a doubt. Okay, so we didn't get cursed. Oh, there we go. There's the curse. There's the curse now. Okay, we get rid of the curse. Okay, Feather hasn't popped yet. Feather just popped. What the heck, bro? He's still just kicking it, bro. 0 stars, guys. All right, this was a White Lily comp. All right. Let's see how this one's gonna go. Yeah, dude, the Cream Ferret buff plus Financier buff plus the Tailwind buff almost makes him unkillable. Like, he heals so much. He has so much damage resist. He has insane attack speed. Like, that is... this cookie is crazy, dude. Oh, okay. Wind Archer versus Wind Archer. All right. So this one has a Stardust. Let's see how this one turns out. We have a Cream Ferret instead of the Stardust, and we have a Financier instead of Stormbringer. Treasures are the same. 2-star. Let's see. All right, let's look at this. So there you go. That's the Trace of the Wind. right? So they take less damage. We take less damage as well. Okay, we have the Sign of the Star debuff on our Wind Archer. Okay, we took the feather though. Oh, and now that hurts. Yeah, having the Stardust on the enemy team does hurt. Wait, but we're winning. How are we winning? Why are we winning? This time, Darker Cow did carry. But, I mean, the Wind Archer, dude, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm using Raspberry for Wind Archer right now. All right, so Moonlight goes. All right. So our Mystic Flower does skip a little bit.
This is our victory.
What the heck is going on, dude? Now, the question is, can we find a proper counter team for this? And of course, there is going to be a proper counter team. But it just comes down to what is the counter team going to be, right? But I mean, for sure, you're going to see this cookie like everywhere. And I have a feeling it's going to come down to either using full Serum Raspberry or a full Juicy Apple Jelly. Most likely, I want to say it's going to be Raspberry just so that you get the extra damage. And it's just going to be very similar to how it was with Creme Brulee, attack speed. And then a bit of cooldown. You don't really even need like a ton of cooldown just because like it's a 6-second cooldown. You have the Jelly Watch, then it's just like you don't really need cooldown at all. I have 2.8% total right now and it's still using like the skill like insanely fast. All right. So we have that. And again, the entire thing that we did was a 0-star promotion. Like I don't know what is it with my luck, but you know, 0 stars and it's crazy. Just the Tailwind alone is insane because the defense plus attack speed, like the defense is not damage resist, right? So if you already have a good amount of damage resist on your cookies with all the buffs that are coming out right now, and then you add defense as well to that, plus the attack speed that he needs, he gets extra max HP just by entering battle. And then you have skills that are going to ignore damage resist bypassed, or like ignore damage resist with the damage resist bypass. You have a stun. You have a skill that makes you take less damage. And then you have a cyclone, right? You barely see the cyclone, but like it's there. It's too good. Without a doubt, if you can get it, pull it. Again, you definitely could get it for free to play. The missions are actually pretty easy, like, and it's not locked behind time, so that's another good thing, right? So a lot of these are not locked behind time. The only thing is, if you want to do 100 pulls, you're probably gonna have to wait a little because you have to do the, you know, the regular daily missions as well. And then also you need to log in 7 days, right? So you need to log in 7 days. You need to do 60 missions. And then you need to watch the Vanquish. I think this is the easiest stuff. And then the second easiest, you just have to be patient for this. And then the rest of them are just going to be coming from the gacha. So without a doubt, within the 7 days, I want to say you're most likely going to be able to get Wind Archer for free for everybody. Unless you pull, you know, with the 10 pull somehow, some way. You know, and then they also did give out free pulls as well. Free 10 pull right here. So there's also those extra stuff. So again, guys, insane. All right, pull him. Good luck. I hope it's better for you guys. Again, I got it from pity, 250 pulls. Absolutely horrendous luck. Costume was a lot better, right? So hopefully it's gonna be better. And yeah, we do have the resonant topping that you are able to use. So probably gonna want to use that as well if you can get it. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's probably right here. Yeah, these resonant toppings. And I will test it out, and then I will let you guys know which one's going to be the best option for you guys as of right now. But again,
feel the flutters of life
crazy,
in from the west.
crazy, 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 crazy. That's all I got to say.